Hey y'all, back at it again with another video. This time we're getting a little bit spooky with the first ghost type to appear on this series. Because of that, I got some scary facts to share with y'all. This little invention is the Spookometer. Basically, I'm gonna say something and it's gonna judge how scary that thing is. Fact number 1, there's a theory that Gengar is just a ghost of Clefable because they have kind of the same silhouette. A little bit of a stretch, but stick with me. So, Clefable's also theorized to be an alien. That means Gengar is a space ghost. Oh, okay, not that scary. Alright, how about this? Fact number 2, Radical Red hasn't been updated since June of last year and there is no sign of an update. Oh, it looks like they're actually gonna update at the end of this month. Dang, that's awesome. And look, they're gonna add Hisuian Pokemon in the update too. Great, that gives me more things to talk about. Okay, that's just not fair. Today we'll be talking about Gengar and its evolutionary line, the first and only ghost types until Generation 3. No, you don't count until you can evolve, not even Morty used you. And you were the supposed ghost type of your generation. What do you use instead? That's right, these guys. But to be fair, the special attack and speed on these guys are ridiculous. These stats have allowed Gengar and its line to be the preferred choice for many generations. The only big weakness of this Pokemon is the fact that it made you realize you needed friends. One of the few OP Pokemon that needed to be traded before it evolved, and then it needed to be traded back to you. Dang it! Thankfully, Radical Red says friends who needs them, and allows you to buy the link cable from the Celadon Game Quarter, which acts like an evolutionary stone to evolve Pokemon that need to be traded. Oh man, that would have been a useful item for back in the day. I remember after 5 years of playing Pokemon Leaf Green, I finally beat the Elite Four with a Blastoise, a Jolteon, a Primeape, a Dragonite, and of course, a Haunter. Why didn't I have a full team? I thought I was cool, aka I was just really dumb. In fact, Haunter was so useful that when my brother was at the Elite Four in his version of Pokemon Fire Red, I decided to lend him my Haunter. I guess I wasn't a Haunter, as a Gengar at that point because we traded. Wait a minute. And Gengar, like Charizard, never seems to leave the party. I mean, the fact that they both get Mega Evolutions and Gigantamaxing, they are always relevant. I mean, I think we all remember the Mega Gengar from the Morty boss battle in Lavender Town. I still have nightmares from that battle. But enough stalling. It's time to answer the question, how buff/nerf was Gengar in Pokemon Radical Red? Well, this is a little different. We're actually going to talk about Ghastly first. The poison ball of gas that couldn't learn Poison Gas or Smog until Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Seriously, Ghastly, what are you doing? The 2.38 update for Pokemon Radical Red did a lot of cool things. It added a whole lot of new Pokemon in the early game to help players doing the Nuzlocke or solo type run challenge, which is just really cool to see a creator helping out his players to have a good time with his game. Ghastly was one such Pokemon. You can now catch it as early as Pewter City before the first gym battle, which is awesome, but anyone who's ever used a Ghastly before knows that it's severely lacking in, oh, what's that thing called? Oh yeah, actually good moves. Before the use of TMs and evolving, Ghastly's best moves are Hypnosis and Curse. Hypnosis has the accuracy of a Stormtrooper, and Curse is a literal death sentence for Ghastly, and it's already a ghost. Its only few attacking moves are Lick, which is more of an action than a damaging move, and Nightshade with the set damage of 10 to 15 hit points could be useful if the game we weren't playing wasn't Pokemon Radical Red. Now Ghastly has a few options. At level 10, it learns the Omni Stat boosting move Ominous Wind, and its first ever poison attack move by level up other than Smog. So actually, yeah, it's still its first poison type attack move, Sludge. This is incredible. Ghastly can support its new stab moves with its incredible special attack and its high speed. Just be careful. Any move that isn't a normal type or fighting type move might as well be an exorcism with these defensive stats. At level 25, you get Haunter, the Pokemon that always makes you ask, was this really Ash's Pokemon in Indigo League, or was it all just a fever dream? Haunter's big change is now it gets the move Shadow Ball at level 28. Okay, so it seems underwhelming, but hey, I like the fact you can use arguably the best ghost type move before for Lightning Surge. Heck, you can even use it against Misty if you wait to evolve your Ghastly until level 26. But it's a TM, you say. TMs are unbreakable in Radical Red. I mean, yeah, sure, but you get the Shadow Ball TM after beating Morty, and that is a lot of work without Shadow Ball. And yeah, by the time you actually learn Shadow Ball, you'll probably be in Vermilion City, and Lavender Town is the next major town, so the time in between isn't that long. But would you really rather have the move that Shadow Ball replaced? Payback? Yeah, I didn't think so. Finally, we get to Gengar. What incredible changes did Gengar get? Well, its ability Curse Body got changed back to Levitate. Okay, but seriously, this is such a good change. First of all, Curse Body doesn't even work right in this game. Also, Cursed Body requires you to actually be hit. Wanna hear a joke? Gengar is actually a tank that can use the Cursed Body ability really effectively. Yeah, that joke's laid at the last office party. No, Levitate is the superior ability for Gengar. It gives an immunity to one of the typings it's weak against. It's such a great ability. And man, Gengar didn't get any changes, but honestly, did it need it? Its offensive stats are ridiculous. Its ability Shadow Tag is so useful, and if played right, can really stop the foe's momentum. And it's such a treat to play with, and you get it as soon as you have access to the Mega Ring. In the end, this spooky specter? Actually, no. Yeah, that seems more right. It's only right to discuss every member of this evolutionary line. Each of them got some sort of change, whether it's getting better moves, learning a move sooner, or attaining a better ability. Radical Red's Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar on the buff skill gets a 2 out of 5. In the long scheme of things, they're basically the same Pokemon, but honestly, give them a try. Having a Ghastly that's actually viable in the early game is so fun to use. What do you guys think? Do you think Gengar is actually worth it? Do you think it deserves a higher rating? What do you think about Ghastly and its new move changes? Let me know in the comments below. And, like I promised before, since there's a new update coming out, I will make a video changing some of the Pokemon I already rated and discussing any new changes those Pokemon have received. So watch out for that new video. Alright, that's just, you're a bust.